Yo ho ho and a bottle of Arizona iced tea. Hey, what's up, Speedball? I have something to show you. Hey. Today, I stopped at good old Wally World and I picked up a new bedspread because I haven't done that in quite a few years, and boy, I love it so far. But so too does the boy. Let me show you. Behold, this is where the magic doesn't happen. Look at it. He loves it so much. It's nice. It's nice for a twin size bed on one of those portable frames. I live in an apartment, so it wouldn't be smart of me to have a full size bed in here. And so check it out. I got a new bedspread and it's so cozy, and the boy, oh, the boy loves it. How are you? It's good to see you. We are, of course, going to partake in more piracy. Not video game piracy, I promise. I missed last stream. Hey, good to see you, Shy Guy. Welcome, my friend, to the new bedspread zone. Does he respond to his name yet? Hey, Momo. Smokey. No, he doesn't. Smokey. How you doing, buddy? I love you. He doesn't really. And I think it's because I don't call him his name much. I call him, like, Mo. See that lazy little look over? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this that's a nice cozy little bedspread there, and I know because he was hesitant to give up the old one, but I'll show you. See that pile of socks? That pile of socks in front of that pile of socks in front of his tent is his doing. I didn't do that. He drags my socks from my dirty laundry over in front of his tent because he loves the way that I smell, which is weird because I don't smell especially strange. I just smell like a normal human. But he actually really values scents. He hates bad smells. He loves good smells. And so I put the old sheet in there and I hope he likes it. Uh, I know. I love that slow turn. I love how I had to say his Christian name. I had to say his full God given name before he even responded. When I say something like Mo, he does respond, but I have to say it in like the getting a cat's attention voice. So we'll tonight we'll listen to the actual Mercs music for a little bit while I think of some things to play in the background. I'll take suggestions. We did Eurobeat yesterday, and that was awesome. Uh, Hi, guy, dude, it's good to have you here. Hi, guy, have you managed to make it to any of the RE6 streams? I got the ADHD, so I can't recall. If not, you're in for a good time. I saw you mentioned you arrived just too late for that last one, which happens to me all the damn time. Day late, a dollar short. Ah, you made it to the end of Sherry and Albert Jr. I gotcha. It's good to see, bud. You're just in time then for the more open gameplay of Mercs. It's funny. This game, I've noticed, has had a small sort of a redemption arc in its fans. Um, I'm happy about that because even fans of Resident Evil say that this game is bad, and I've seen a lot of folks saying, well, hold on now, bad is a bit of an exaggeration. The way that I've been treating this, right, I found is actually the way that folks have generally been treating it. I am not unique in the way that I'm re examining this, and that makes me really happy. I don't know, that's cool. Getting excited for Pragmata against your will. Is it coming out tomorrow? I don't remember. Is it a week or is it next week or this week? 16th. Yo, I've got that game pre-ordered on Steam because I played the demo for Pragmata, and the premise of it, the writing seems charming, the gameplay of it seems very cool. You're about to see that I really love a game that is a shooter with an alternative to shooting. And I played through the demo of Pragmata, and it gave me hope for the whole thing because here's something cool. There are little ending slides that you get, little drawings from your kiddo actually at the end of Pragmata's demo based on how you played. And you can play it again and again to get different unlockable little drawings from Diana. And one of those is for only using hacking, no guns, only the hacking minigame. And that shows to me that they have fucking faith in that system, man. That's going to be cool. It just looks amazing. I agree. I totally agree. I don't like this game's logo. This game's logo could have used a little more work because Paradalia, I feel, has kind of taken care of the work for us. How are you folks doing tonight? Are you ready for some more Mercs? We're just going to chill tonight. I'll play the game's music for a little bit, but then we'll put on our round. I'm going to post this in the stream thread in the usual places. This game's stylish. This game's very stylish. And I feel like it holds up surprisingly well, honestly. All right, let's do this. I was pulling up some music for later. Yo, Shy Guy, RE9 Mercs is something I would really love, especially if there are two different score leaderboards, one for Grace and one for Leon. Like, imagine if you could play as both of them on the same Mercenaries map, and Grace and Leon have very different gameplay, so it would be very different scores, and that I feel like that's a cool premise. Plus, they could put characters that aren't in the campaign into that very easily. All right, let's get the audio going here. There we are. Let's do this. What other characters would they add to a Requiem Mercs? We can speculate on future Mercs while we're playing this one. Let's do it. So last time we finished the Catacombs, I got an A, which means we can start with a new stage today. I'm psyched about that. Liquid Fire is a hell of a name. This is the stage that ended Sherry and Jake's campaign, so we're back home. Xeno? Yeah, sure. I could definitely see Xeno having like maybe like a knockoff Wesker moveset. Let's see. What should we check out? Here, how about the big boy? Let's do it. Alright, Big Papa. Let's bear hug. Terra saved veteran Claire. Ah, because Terra doesn't have to end with a wrist. Loving the Mercs music, dude. Never gets old. This is a new one. Okay, fight Bugman on this one. I'm gonna run around this one first. Because this is not the stage that we did when we were fighting the Youth Knock, which was a very different thing. Yeah. Pardon me, Bugman. I love these grasshopper dudes. If you were a bug person, what kind of bug would you be? What would your bug person be? I would say grasshopper, but this game has actually shown me why I wouldn't want grasshopper. Moth. Moth would probably be me. Because moths are understated in their beauty, and they also have a constant sense of desire in their hearts. Flying Beetle Man. Yes. I like that. Would you be the type with a hard shell? What kind of beetle are we talking? There are plenty. Yeah, no. Not a lot of room in this area. This kind of stuff. I'm crystals or... You know, it's funny. Playing as Chris, I feel very safe right now. I feel very safe in the arms of Chris Redfield. None of the other characters I've played as so far, except maybe Leon, have felt very, like, in control. Chris, he's got this. This sucks. It's hallways, all hallways. Hard shell on the outside, wings on the inside. Like, you really fly, my friend. Okay. Let's do this. What you got, Chris? Go for a swim, asshole. Alright, Chris is pretty great. Chris has a Magnum. Fantastic. He needs it. Oh. I'm not into that. Okay, the enemy types are starting off right from the beginning in this one. This is a brutal one. Where's Chris on the tier rankings of Mercenaries characters? Because that's pretty powerful. Oh my god, see ya. Oh, this stage is pretty great. I don't know. I mean, there's stage hazards everywhere, and I seem immune to them. Oh, I can aim that. Oh, I can definitely aim that at other enemies, right? Yeah, get dunked. Okay, this is awesome. Chris is awesome, as always. Oh, and of course the flash grenades just burn up the birds. Did you notice the RE8 Mercs was more like a puzzle than anything? Yeah, very different. I totally noticed that, and I didn't like it. I was like, I thought it was cool that it's kind of like a roller coaster shooting gallery, because it appeals to that like speedrunner trying to get it correct in one go kind of chain. However, that's not what I like out of Mercs. What I like out of Mercs is the freedom of choice and experimentation. This game has the best Mercs in my opinion, because you can play as everyone. It's crazy. So I get it, and I liked it, but it wasn't the Mercs I wanted in Village. Village could have had an awesome Mercs, do you agree? Yo, Ted. Ted, though, mentions Jack's birthday party, which is, I think, another good way to do a mode like that. Oh, Chris is easy. What am I, Jill? Because Chris is easy to me. Oh, man. Hell yeah. Look, alright, y'all. I've been inundated on Twitter since I started streaming this game, because I posted a picture with my stream blurb of Resident Evil, and Twitter AI or whatever just knows now that your images means that you like a thing. So, it's been showing me so much Resident Evil shipping fan art, and people argue so much about like, oh, Claire and Ada, Claire and Leon, they're a throuple. Ada and Leon, I can't decide who's with who likes who more. One choice for Chris Redfield, and it's Jill Valentine. There is no ambiguity. The fan base is split on the throuple, but not the muscle. Right. Naga, though, every RE game has that part, do you agree? Where you have to hide from something or run away, and it's just cumbersome and annoying to replay. RE2 has the part where you're Sherry hiding from the environment. RE4 Remake has the part where you're playing as Ashley. 5, I actually think doesn't have one unless you count really the vehicle parts, but yeah, and Requiem has the orphanage, so even Requiem's not safe. Actually, Requiem is the same orphanage as in 2 remakes, so it might be on purpose, but dude, it's something about this series that's always hurt me. Didn't mind the orphanage. Fair enough. I guess Revelations 1 has the part where you play the game. Fuck, dude. I've never played Revelations 1. That's brutal. Oh, speaking of brutal. Uh-oh. Oh, no! Yikes! Chris has got a good kid. I mean, they love this guy. He's their poster boy. Obviously, he's got really good weapons. They put him on the cover of Village, even though he doesn't even turn into a werewolf in that game, which had me very sad. Okay. But see, I get what you mean now. It's not just the thing that you're doing being broken. It's the content, the action. I'm with you. I feel that way too, actually. It is not with Resident Evil's baby being that way. There are some games where I don't like to play them because I'm like, fuck, I like all of it, but that part either scares me or makes me depressed for a few days. I'll tell you, my girlfriend's name is Evelyn, which makes Cyberpunk 2077 an especially difficult replay, because you'll just be out in the desert hanging out with Pan Am, and then you'll get a call from Judy saying that there's a cinch with Evelyn Parker, and you gotta stop what you're doing and you can't avoid it. And it makes that game very hard to replay because I know it's coming hours before it happens. You can't have any dialogue with that character without the sad foreshadowing of her fate being the forefront of your mind. And so, I get it. I totally get it. There's existential dread in my heart when I replay that game. Here's the thing though, even if it weren't the case that I had a personal connection to the character's name, the actual story of the character got me. Have you ever played a game that you wanted really bad to enjoy, but it just took you some time to digest it before you could really play it? That happened to me with Cyberpunk. I've talked before about it, I think, but I want to know if you have any games that you tried and you were like, this is too hard, I can't do this. And then you were like, wait, that means it's really good, that I feel that way. And give it another try. I've had a few like that. Cyberpunk is the primary one. Oh, what up? Elite Dangerous. That's actually a good one. That's a good one, because that's a niche type of game, right? Where if I tried that type of game, it would be like me trying Ace Combat, where I would have to play that for a while before I even appreciated the genre. And I'm glad I was on 9 Gear Pro's Let's Plays, specifically, in that example. But, you know, that's why I'm glad to hear yours. Wish I had any interest in Cyberpunk. That's fine. It's okay. I didn't need it. And the way I got involved and invested in it was that vitriol I felt in my mind. And it was like, there has to be a reason that no other media really, and book, has made me feel this way. I've read books, a lot of books, that have made me feel that way, where I thought about them for days afterward because they challenged me in a way that most media doesn't. Video games don't challenge me in that way because you can see me, I have a very open philosophy about anything, really. But when I saw how utterly brutal and uncompromising that book is, I had to take a while to get used to it. Glad I did. I'm really glad I did. Because Jimmy Silverprick is one of my favorite characters in gaming, I would say. I don't know. it. I'm a big fan of Cyberpunk as characters. I would say that V themselves rivals Geralt in terms of my favorite pre-original personality. And CD Projekt is just really good at that shit. This got hard to maintain a combo. I found almost no videos on YouTube of maintaining a combo in this mode. It's just so impossible because, look, they're so spread out. Having to fight an enemy and kill them every 10 seconds or less for 8 straight minutes is really hard to do, it turns out. Uh-oh. Take this. You wanted to be a beetle? Wrong kind of beetle. I just want to know what the boss fight is. Are they going to summon the Ustanok to fight Chris? Hey, now that I have that trainer downloaded, I guess we actually can do that. I could jump into the campaign and then change into one of the other characters. That'd be neat. We could be Ada whenever we want to, instead of just in my fantasies. Nah, I'm not rephrasing that. That's fine. That's kind of what part of this game's plot is about, not to spoil anything before we get there. I do love this game's story because it's so unflinchingly strange for a Resident Evil game. A very personal vendetta that ended up taking out a zombie virus on the entire world. One of those things where it's like, wait, you cared that much? But it's funny you mentioned Revelations, because Revelations is a similar case where I'm like, wait, people can actually in this universe like become so obsessed with their Kafka-esque transformation that they do actually successfully become a supervillain. Crazy. It's James Bond shit. Oh, Ada definitely... Well, Ada has the skills of a spy movie protagonist, and that's why she believes that. To be fair, this series makes no bones about proving those characters who think that wrong over and over again. It's actually one of the things I like a lot about it, is that it lets the characters have their action movie moments, and then they do, like, frequently lose quite a lot, and I appreciate that. Tough one. My score is barely at 100,000. It's because no bosses have spawned. It's just these dudes. I don't know if it's because I haven't made it far enough. I'll keep trying, but yeah, I only got 80 enemies in this one, which is not enough. Oh, Chris is good! Chris has a follow-up on his Gravis game. Not many people do. He must have practiced that in the ring. Alright, I know what to do. In the future, I'll just wipe these guys out. I won't bother with as many melee moves. It would actually be faster to fight them all and to slowly stun them. I'm almost out of ammo. Scratch that. There's no almost about it. Oh, I don't like the way that those guys scream. Their squirmy, wormy, like, screaming noise is very Sekiro. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like they abide by the same kind of concepts of centipedes and worms should make the noises of squealing hogs. It's weird. They don't do that. I hope. First round's on me when we get back. You don't want to offer drinks to Chris Redfield. He's got a problem with that in this game, and oh my god. Get the A rank on the first try. Like blind. I've never played that stage. That was awesome. Shit. Cheers, everybody. Arnold Palmer's still dead. Crack open a cold one with your pal CJ. Holy shit. Let's see. I'm trying to think of some other games that took me a while to get into. Because I do really like hearing stories of how gaming can be challenging to people. I like hearing those stories. There haven't been many. I like most games I played because I don't know why, but I just do. And I'm trying to picture one that I did actually really have to put down. I mean, recently it was Resident Evil Requiem. That's just because I played it wrong, which you will hear soon in Argate's Let's Play, because Argate and I talked about that in his Let's Play, but Elden Ring took me 2 years to actually beat it. I have problems with open world games. That is a fantastic one. Red Dead Redemption 2 was that for me, where RDR2 is now one of my probably favorite games, I would say. My favorite games list is very long, but it's full of games that I feel deserve to be there. And Red Dead 2 was a tough sell for me. That game's controls are so sluggish and grounded and heavy and committed to what it is that I fucking hated it at first. I could not stand it. I gave up on that game after getting to Valentine when you robbed the bank because I couldn't shoot from within the bank while they are trying to push that cart. I fucking just couldn't do it. The controls were so clunky that I kept shooting I kept shooting Dutch and I kept shooting Bill, and I was like, God damn my fingers, and I had to give it another try way later on PC, where I like that game so much better now. So Red Dead 2 was another one of those where I was like, shit man, I can't play this, my ADHD won't let me. And then I loved it. Which is weird, because GTA 4, blasphemy I know, is probably my favorite of the GTA games. I want to stream 4 for you someday, because that's another one that's kind of a little divisive. People are mostly positive on it these days, especially Nico himself. But I got to stream that for you someday, because I genuinely really love that game's moody vibe. You know how I love defending a moody vibe. Oh, Doom the Dark Ages. Fuck that game. That's right. Oh, fuck that game. Oh man, that game is just... Oh, it's unapproachably annoying how it's such a good game, but there's just so much. God, I wanted to like Doom the Dark Ages so much, but it didn't let me. It wouldn't let me, because every time I thought that game was over and I was done having fun with it, it was like, fuck that, there's 8 more levels. Just hold on for 7 more levels. And I'm like, no! End! That's one where no one agrees with me. No one. I'm alone on feeling that. Last time I watched, you were going on how cool it was. Dude, it's the same thing with the Callisto Protocol, where Callisto, I was like, this game is great. I love this game. When's it gonna transform and become something different? And the answer is never. Never. You're doing the same shit at the end of the Dark Ages as you are at the start. And you're still getting killed in one hit. It's lame. But it's a fun game, so that's fine. I admire it for that still. I feel like it's a really great adventure. However, I was really hoping I get like new moves and stuff. You don't. I've not watched Mandalore Gaming's video on it, but I did play the DLC for Callisto, and that is hilarious to me, that DLC. They buried that game's story to make sure no one could ever use it again. I love that, actually, that they did that. That they were like, okay, hold on, we're about to lose this license to Crafton, those fuckers. Hold on, before we give up our license, let's bury the protagonist under miles of rubble. I gotta watch Mandalore's video on it. Let's try Sherry again. It's been a while. Let's try the real Sherry instead of Sherry dressed in strange ways. You have to admire its purity. Ted, dude, that's the thesis statement of our time together, isn't it? That's like streaming with you folks in a nutshell. Where I'm like, whatever. The game's objective quality is whatever. The most fun thing about it is that it can be enjoyed regardless of its objective quality. I admire the dedication is what it is. Being an utterly lethal assassin of people who have bad opinions of gaming. Actually, not counting Alien Isolation, what would be like the Alien of video games? Where it's just like all killer, no filler. If you encounter it, you're fucked. What video game is that? It would be Vampire Survivors for me, where I own that game, but I'm terrified to ever play it because of my ADHD. I don't have fake Tumblr ADHD. I have the real shit. I take medicine. And if I played Vampire Survivors, I may never play another video game again. So, I'm scared to even start it up. If I encounter that game, I have to close the window. Ah! Oh! Sherry's got a lethal counter! Those boots are lethal. Who says Sherry is F tier? Sherry is great. She's S tier in my heart. The original Doom is a great one. That's great, because I legit totally agree. Original Doom has my probably favorite game design philosophy, which is no excess, pretty much no repetition in the roster. Everything serves one purpose, and if they need something to serve another purpose, in Doom 2, they made a new monster, and didn't make the old monsters do something new. For example, I'll give you an example actually. There is a Cacodemon that can make Lost Souls, but that would make it really hard for you to know when it's a Cacodemon or a Pain Element. So instead, they were like, let's just make a new little rotating standee of the Speedball and call it the Pain Element. And it looks like the Cacodemon because it acts like the Cacodemon, but because it does something different. And the fact that in the beta files you can physically see that design process, it's why that game is so pure. That game's just pure. Ah! Oh, I should have dodge rolled. Graveyard Keeper. I still gotta play that. Graveyard Keeper is... I believe you. I do believe you. Because I've heard a lot of good things about that game and Monster Train. And those are two that focus. This one's got BSAA guys. This is tough. Look at that hatchet. What are you, Leon? BSAA guys can't be shot anywhere but the head, which is so rude. Not even your quick shots will hurt these dudes. You have to stomp them in the head for it to hurt them. Otherwise, it makes a stupid noise that makes you feel like an asshole. Graveyard Keeper 2 was announced. Cool. At least they missed most of their bullets. What are you doing here? Wow. A hell of a boss fight for this stage. I don't know what to do. I had to kill this guy with a helicopter in the campaign. I don't know. Are there any helicopters on the stage? Jesus shit! This game is hilarious! What are you talking about? How do you want me to fight that? Why do you want me to fight that? There's fucking no way, you're joking! You stunned him, but why? Mad Dog, my god, I got him! Yeah, you just gotta shoot him with the chainsaw. All his organs are in there. Oh. What is that horrible stomping? Oh, it's Chunk. Put zombies on a treadmill for energy. You're right, seriously. That chainsaw guy does not stop. Oh my god, neither does Chunk. Okay, hang on. I got a detonator. Chunk, come here. Come here, big guy. Nice. Wait, there's so many passengers on this cruise. What is this, the Northern Lion cruise? This is the Mr. Beast cruise. Featuring real fans of Mr. Beast. Alright. Calm it down. This is a chill stream. I can't believe I was able to kill that guy. I kind of assumed he would be immortal. On the final stage of RE4 Mercenaries, there is a chainsaw man with a, I think, like, triple-bladed chainsaw, and I mean, like, you just kind of don't want to get anywhere near that dude. He'll turn you into an instant. I assume he can be killed, but I'm never gonna find out. Hey, what's up with the Parasite Eve going on with Chunk over there? How come when I shoot him, it takes off his clothes? Yeah, this is bad, actually. Not a good, it's bad. I have to go find more time hourglasses. Let our combo go. Pretty stage. I like this one. How are you doing tonight, folks? What are you up to? Well, you got me up on your other monitor like some kind of weird zombie survival Cortana. Imagine if you made Cortana run like a zombie survival sim while you were doing your homework. That's what live streams have become, which is kind of awesome. I actually like it. That's a fine fate. I'm basically a VTuber, essentially, now. Everyone is. Hey, a hell of a dodge. Oh, nice. Okay, Sherry's follow-up on these enemies is very good. Again, must have learned that at Wrestling Academy. Went to Tennessee. People practiced in the Hart family dungeon. What if Cortana spent all those years between Halo games playing Vampire Survivors, dude? Don't tempt me with a good fanfic. You're asking me what if Cortana's a gamer? There's an entire PC platform AI named after her now. We don't need to wonder. It's basically canon. There's got to be somewhere on this stage I haven't explored yet. Somewhere I don't know I could go. Ooh, good shot, man. A metal baseball bat to the face seems like it would hurt, but not Carrie Birkin. Let's go look around. There's got to be somewhere else I could go here. Get more hourglasses. 3 minutes is fine, but I don't think it's enough. Maybe it is. Listen. Vod Jacobs, that's me. I am genuinely trying to leave a whole lot of odds for folks to watch crazy content like this. How you doing, man? It's good to see you. This, I guess, is the WWE spin-off, but I get what you mean. There should be a Dead Rising style mini-game kind of thing where it's like a wrestling zombie economy. Like you can earn money by wrestling. Oh, that heel goes directly into where I assume its heart is, so fair play. Hey, buddy. Hey, can I have that pipe? You. Yeah! Nice throw. Cherry, I guess, master of the javelin toss. Highest distance at her high school back in the day. Are there no lickers in this game? No, surprisingly. This game does not have them. It has enemies that crawl along the ground and enemies that grab you with a long tongue. So there are enemies like those, but no. The Java are totally unique, which I was also surprised by. There are Java equivalents, I guess I'll say. Nice throw, man. Thanks. Here, if you want liquors, I believe liquors are in the Revelations raid mode. So you can actually have that if you want it. Here we go. Let's get a new combo going here. No more explosives. Let's make this count. Hey, buddy, give me that. Instantly killed with a chainsaw from behind. This was called laser-guided hubris. There's a severe lack of licking in this game. The only one getting licked is me. That man was not there. That was the world's quietest chainsaw. Maybe it's like his gallbladder, where he doesn't use it until he needs it. So like your little gallbladder releasing bile, it just stays silent until he's ready to murder you in one hit. All right, how about this? I'll go fight this time somewhere that's more better sight lines than those hallways. I love it. I love the, yeah, that's fair. You know what? Frankly, it is, isn't it? I took a chainsaw with a bony drill bit to the back of my chest, the front of my chest, my neck. I mean, all kinds of places you don't want one of those things going. Have you ever watched one of those videos of, I don't know, a sander or a saw in a workshop and their automatic shutoff switch? When I was in shop class in high school, my teacher decided to traumatize us by showing one of those videos of a hot dog being fed into one of those, and showed like how even though there's a shutoff stopper that will keep your finger from all the way coming off your hand, you still don't ever want to get into a situation in the first place that could begin to happen. And man, didn't need that demo, but thanks. Never forget it. Something I forgot. This sherry starts with 2 red herbs, so we can make a green, 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 and green. 6 whole entire goddamn green. Imagine if you could literally grow an entire stable of wrestlers. Honestly, I kind of like the premise for like a No More Heroes type of a game, an Assassin's League, but they're all BOWs. Make the tone like that Sam Raimi Western, and you have a winner. You have an absolute winner, I think. This is a tough place to defend yourself, because the enemies, they approach really slow up here. That's fine. Make do. Country protagonists make do. You know, that is true. I actually agree. I do agree that that video was traumatizing, but think of it this way, right? Because this is also how I've thought of it. It wasn't a video of it being done to a real finger. And in addition to that, I actually legitimately really do remember it, and I'm scared of getting that close to a bandsaw or any of those jigsaws. So, like, it worked, and it wasn't like real bodily harm. So good for you, teacher. I guess I understand. However, it is something I wish I hadn't seen. It can be both. I like to keep that kind of visual only in the realm of video gaming. I have a very soft and fragile heart. I know I like to make dark jokes and all that stuff, but I'm actually a tiny baby bunny rabbit in the real world whose fragile emotions elicit tears at the drop of a hat. It's kind of embarrassing. It's not really that embarrassing. You gotta pride yourself on the emotional state that you have. How deep you run, because sometimes you learn that not everyone does this. Zombie games will teach you that. Playing The Last of Us taught me about the depths of human selfishness. I didn't quite understand until I had a controller in my hands. I saw a review that actually kind of explains why I think I'm going to really like Pragmata, speaking of which. It's because Hugh, especially from playing the demo, doesn't really seem like he has that same kind of Joel instinct of, I must learn to love children in order to be a parent. No, it actually seems to come natural to Hugh, and that's a thing I like, because that's pretty rare. You usually end up with your Joel or your Kratos, where like they really have to learn to love their kid, but that's not going to happen in Pragmata, I don't think. Okay, so this is a much better place to fight that crazy dude. I'll just stick around the same area where I fought the first one. So, I talked the other day when we were playing about the shitty Resident Evil movies. When I say they're shitty, I mean they're the kind of shitty that's actually watchable. They're mid-movies, I suppose people would say these days. Good popcorn flicks. And the concepts in them are vile even for Resident Evil. I really like the Alice clones idea. The movie's original twist that the Alice that you follow herself is a clone was a very cool twist actually back in the day. And the fact that it's not really hidden to you means that you get to kind of revel in it before she finds out about her own history. And I thought that was a very cool premise. We talked about the later movies having like a whole torture dungeon where several clones of her are all basically competing in Resident Evil games all at the same time to survive and test the virus for pharmaceutical sales. That's the part that clinches me, is that in the movies, Umbrella is very specifically operating to sell the virus as a pharmaceutical to the government, which is not their goal in the games. In the games, they're their own thing! I'll get them next time. We'll never stop hating the concept of Alice. Wow. Got the totally opposite perspective on it. Man, fair enough. I have an idea. We don't have to be Sherry. Here, let's pop open the trainer and try someone new. Oh yeah, should I start playing the Eurobeat now? Deja vu. I've just been chainsawed in this place before. Is the robot's name Hugh Man? No. The dad's name is Hugh Man. Because, you know, well, he's a man. Hugh. No, actually, he's a pretty funny guy, so his name is Hugh Morris. Actually, from Texas, so I assume his name is Hugh Stun. You enter your smartphone mode and the hordes of zombies gather around not attacking because that would be rude. I do love that they wait their turn while you're using your phone to pause. They do take swipes, but they're shitty little swipes that don't pull you out of the menu. All right, so let's see. What can we do here? We could be any of these assholes. Let's see. These poor jerks. Let's see. We haven't been Jake in a while. How about Jake? Because I want to know what Jake's alternate outfit is. Let's find out. I love that this ill-fitting suspenders he stole from some scientist's locker has become his iconic look. What does his alternate jacket look like? Because if you spend RE points from unlocking achievements in this game on the website, you unlock alternate versions of the alt costumes. So, like, we're at the funny part! It looks like a low-level Yakuza character. Kiryu has beat up 100 of this man.
All too easy.
It looks like in Sleeping Dogs, he has one face. Any suplexes, hell yeah. Okay, well, Jake continues to be the best. I just heard the Horse Girl devs are 3.5 million in debt. That is because they made the foolish mistake of asking people not to make pornography of their characters. Why that was ever attuned to be a disrespectful thing amongst their fandom may have sunk that game, because let me tell you, there's money to be made in that well for the devs too. It's actually probably because of how not predatory their microtransactions are. Yeah, actually, that's probably the reason. That, jokes aside, the problem with making a multiplayer online gacha type of game thing is that you actually do have to maintain like, either a whole lot of whales proportionally to your budget and stuff, or charge a lot. And if they're not willing to charge everyone that way, then yeah, the game actually has to try harder to maintain those whales who do decide, I'm a Saudi prince, I'm gonna pay a hell of a lot because I want Agnes Tacky onto my stable, or whatever the fuck. I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm sure you know what I mean. You're a horse girl, I'm sure. Actually, if my sister was into gacha games, I bet she'd love it, because there was this Neopets-like website called Horse. It was like horse, but spelled really weird. And it was basically Neopets, but you had different types of horses. It was Pretty Derby before Pretty Derby, before they could charge money to have teenagers play the game. And she had an entire, not just a farm. She had played it enough that she had multiple farms, actually. And because you had only a certain amount of space on your pasture for horses, and you had to either stable them, and they would grow or learn like it's Monster Rancher or some shit, or you could take them out. I got an account because it gave her a special horse when I did that, with special dresses. And when I see Pretty Derby, I get it. I completely get it, because I played a game like that when I was a teenager. It was exactly like it, and fuck, man. If the horses being mommy doms makes you want to play the game more, then fucking fine, whatever, dude. It's no longer just for teen girls. I get it. Oh god, someone's parrying a chainsaw over there. I gotta pay attention again. I get it. I'm listening. This time I'm listening so close. That motherfucker is up there somewhere going nuts. There he is. Come on. All right. Stun him. Jake. Stun him and then Jake him. That didn't stun him. I hate video games. Video games can suck on my balls. Oh, God. That's bad. Wait. It doesn't have eyes, but maybe this will work. Keep jaking it! Yeah! Okay. So it turns out that does work. I'm scared to use his Kung Fu against it. That, you could probably parry it, but I'm not gonna try. Are you serious? Sheesh. Has more shots than the Requiem takes. Okay, those things are high-stress individuals, I'd say. They need to calm down. That's gotta be what it is. The higher stress you are, the more dangerous of a zombie you change into. Because that just seems like a guy. That doesn't seem like anyone important. Just some dude in China who was overworked when he was alive, and in death, he's taking it out on the business world. Yo, you're completely right. The Zenless Zone Zero models that are in the TTT game that me and some of my friends play every week is those models are nuts. How they are just SFM porn models that the devs made for you. It's crazy, man. How some of those games are very blatant about what they're about, and I admire it, right? Because what's the harm, really, in being like, you know why you're here. You know exactly why you're here, and the answer is a girl with bunny ears wearing stirrups. You know, and it's like, okay, fine, man. Like, if I don't want that, I won't download that game. And if I do want that, fuck, it's gold money. Like real gold money. Dudes wearing jackets like this play games that are like that. And they donate so much money to have everyone, shoeless or otherwise, in their stable. Not the horse stable, we're talking about like a cast of characters. Ugh. CJ, I'll be honest, I hate this jacket. Why? It gives you like +5 style points in Sleeping Dogs. I love it. This is the cheesiest, worst jacket. It looks like it's made out of aluminum foil. Is that the reason you don't like it? Because fair enough. It is too shiny. Again, it's aluminum foil. He got this at the airport. And he thought, hang on a minute. Now this is pretty good. The Sherry is right behind him going, that is absolutely not him. That does not look him. You do not look him. Oh no. Oh, it's these fellas again. I'm glad we're hanging out down here in this area this time, because it's corralling the enemies. Ah, you removed the piano launcher, huh? And replaced it with the Waluigi launcher? I can't wait. Can't wait to see it. That's great, dude. That's so good. Gary's Mod add-ons are some of my favorite video game mods just in general because they're so wacky and make no sense. I mean, you could make anything in that game, and people have done it. So you'll have this, like our Starburst grenades, which are like a disco grenade bomb, and there's no point. It would never exist in any video game, but they put it in Gmod just so you can do shit like you do with it, where you throw it down a tiny hallway and watch the chaos. And, it's just why video games are special, man. Video games are special for that reason. Fully modeled. Hey, I gotta tell you, back in the day, the Fake Factory cinematic mod for Half-Life 2 was part of the reason that I upgraded my computer. I guess I didn't want to play the version with the character models. I think I just wanted the part that had a bunch of copious bridges added to it, unnecessarily. Because that mod does look pretty good, other than the fully modeled internals, if you know what I mean. Though I'm sure they were dedicated, it's not necessary. And I like the other part of the mod. So I upgraded my computer to do so. I got more RAM. I got RAM because I was running out of RAM due to the excess texture memory in the Fake Factory mod, where I don't know how they did it, but making the Source engine use more RAM than it normally does to load textures is really hard. So, like, they were really dedicated to their weird porn thing. Wah! Waluigi time. We are, I guess, being Waluigi with this purple coat, aren't we? That other chainsaw dude is coming any minute now. Like, I'm really scared for him. Okay, I really love the Waluigi launcher. Okay, very good. Again, those Gmod add-ons are great. There was one that added the Half-Life vehicle property to anything, and I mean anything. So it would spawn the Half-Life 2 Episode 2 Jeep on whatever you used it on, and you could climb on it and drive it around, even if it was a ragdoll, even if it was like a static prop that normally couldn't move. You could hit the buttons and you could you could hit the stupid boost to make it like crash the game when you tried to drive, for example, the building that the advisor transforms in episode 2 when that advisor wakes up and destroys the barn. That building that collapses is an entire object that you can drive if you add the vehicle function. And why can't you do that? I don't know. Good game engine, dog. That's why. Oh, here he comes. Here comes trouble. I got him this time. You're mine, fucker. Watch this combo. Yeah!
All too easy.
There's another one! Trusty turncoats. I've never heard of it, but that sounds awesome. Tell me about it. I love clue-like game modes in games like Gmod. TTT is genuinely really fun, whether you play it as intended or with weird add-ons. So, dude, I'm down. I love it. I love this game. I love just the surprise of there being second Chainsaw Man. I guess a lot of people were when Part 2 was announced. They were like, oh shit. Hopefully it won't be disappointing. How do I do it with a pistol? What do you want me to do? I don't know. Come on, Jake. Come on. Jake that dude. Jake him hard. Oh no. Oh. Very close. He's actually keeping up my combo. Thanks, man. Come on! Come on! Please! Where is all his fuel? Where does he keep his fuel? Ah, fuck this guy. Ah! Ah! Yeah!
All too easy.
My man Jake looks like the intersection of Triple X and Matrix. Oh, Triple X? You mean Xander Cage? I can't believe I'm not the only person on this earth who remembers Triple X. Oh. It's great. Triple X, or not Pitch Black. TTT and Dark Souls. That actually sounds awesome. That sounds great, man. Oh, man. Well, we did it. It's another one under our belt. That was an intense one. It's pretty funny. I didn't notice that at the end of the first run, that second chainsaw feller stopped me from getting this. But look at that shit. Big old S ring, baby. Wow. This just makes me think anyone who gets killed by a Patches model gets permabanned. Yep, absolutely. Or maybe Patches has a very specific quirk where he can pretend to be on your team. And then at the end of the round, he can announce that he was a secret traitor and join their team. There's a real plugin for our TTT that lets you do that, and that's pretty cool. It's called a turncoat. And oh my god, we did it. Y'all, this is it. This is the last level. Let's do it. It's me, Austin! It was me all along, Austin! What? I forgot the context for that. I don't even remember who Vince McMahon was pretending to be. Maybe someone who killed Steve Austin and then Steve Austin came back to life because he is stone cold. I actually lament that we're almost done with this. I don't want to be done with this. So maybe after this we'll do something. I don't know, we'll see. Maybe try to get a high score or we'll play something else, we'll see. I don't want to be done for a night. Who should we play as? We've done everybody now, I think. I've done everybody in Resident Evil. Have you? Try Leon, because, oh, you know what? Actually, there's got to be someone who's alt costume we haven't done, because they give him a different loadout. Otherwise, we'll do Leon. Oh, alternate Chris. The one we haven't played as is alt Chris, who's got 2 Zen Master outfits, because why not, I guess. They love a hot Chris Redfield. Don't they? Do you love a hot Chris Redfield? Hot Chris Buns? What is this one? This one's the thumbnail for this. Oh my god. What? That was Vince revealing himself as the higher power. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, okay. Okay, Chris looks great.
That a mission so easy.
After that vacation to Shibuya, he came back a different man. Is he wearing tire treads on his shoes? That makes sense, I guess. This level is crazy. What? This level's enormous. It's taking my frame rate. Why are you in a Sonic 2006 level? Hey! That Typhoon is carrying a car! Damn you. Oh man. It's, you know why? It's because of that Xbox 360 era graphical capability. Sonic 2006 looks like the perfect Xbox 360 era game. So anything vaguely in that era looks like it. We should be able to grind on those tubes. That's right, backhand that hourglass. I do love that you do your kung fu moves on the hourglasses. I think if I hit an enemy, it counts. Might find out. Take a load off, Chris Redfield. Just relax. Pardon me, gentle bugs. Oh, this is a very tight stage. It seems like as you go, there's even less room to maneuver. That's how they balance. You're right. Sonic 2006 is hilarious for having regular, non-stylized human beings in it, and then the characters themselves. Totally. That's a very funny game. And if it weren't genuinely bad, I would definitely feel like playing it. That's the problem, is that game tips the line for me. because the entertaining moments are intercut by annoying gameplay, versus something like this where the gameplay is also entertaining, I feel. If I tried to play Sonic 06, I can tell you how far we'd get. We would get to the part of Sonic's story where you're playing on the beach and they swap to Tails. And Tails sucks, and I would be like, that's enough for me. I don't ever want to play a game with this control scheme again. But let me tell you something. Fuck that. That's pedant shit. When I was a teenager, I played endless amounts of the Sonic 2006 multiplayer mode, where you raced through those bad stages with poor controls, because my friend had an Xbox 360. As a teenager, when you're hanging out with your friends, you don't really care about the quality of the game you're playing. That's what I learned, is that, like, wait, hold on, this game's really fun if you play it in a context where it's fun. Video games are a toy in that one. So, we played the hell out of that bad game. I have a specific memory of a stage where you are getting blasted backwards constantly by sand in Sonic 2006. And me and my friend were stuck there for several minutes because we were genuinely trying to beat it. We were really genuinely trying to race. But the game is bad, so there's like bad gaps in the sand. And we were laughing our asses off because we were really trying to win, but we could not, either of us, finish the level. It was awesome. It was great. And that's why games like that are super good, even though quality-wise, maybe not so much. Whoa, okay. Chris's heavy stun is an instant kill. Well, okay, that one is too if they fall off of the ledge to their death. Good stage to be playing as Mr. the Redfield. Oh, man. Oh, is that game supposed to be bad? Well, it's not supposed to be. I would say that not many things in this world are supposed to be bad, except for tax write-off action. And war crimes. Sonic 06 with a crowd is amazing. You're right. That's true. You're not the one playing it, I'm sure it's great. You see, I think therein lies a crucial part of the difference between a game like that and a game like this, where this game only sucks if you don't approach it on its terms. Even if you play Sonic 2006 like it wants to be played, it still sucks. Like, it's just fun. You know what? I agree, Ted. I think Mystery Science Theater is actually a really great comparison where you can make your own fun. Totally. I like the references that they included in the characters' loadouts here. It's a very little thing, but it makes me happy they actually do it. You know, Chris is the big hardcore guy. He's only got a pistol with 15 bullets, a magnum, and a rocket launcher, as is tradition. I think his other costume is even more traditional Redfield, and he starts with only a knife. There's another one with pistol ammo. And they didn't have to do that. The weapons that Leon is using are the wing shooters from the other games. The Matilda, actually, I think, or RE4, the auto pistol. And they didn't have to do that. They didn't have to give that amount of a shit. But the fact they did makes me so happy. Oh, they're weird when you get their helmets off. They're like, it's like when when Darth Vader loses his helmet. You see that he's like just some extremely sexy old man. Oh, sorry, never mind. Alright, now, Chris's Bushido outfit here is kind of awesome. I imagine that he's like a Dan Hibiki player. He doesn't care if Dan is low tier. Wait, hasn't he met Dan? Chris knows a lot of Street Fighter characters, I guess. So, maybe he's just dressing like one of his friends. Yeah, anyway, this used to be white before he covered it in strawberry Nesquik that one time. This level is another one where it's mostly bugs. Very buggy game, if you know what I mean. You're right. We need to monitor the Ryu number of characters like Chris Redfield. For Chris Redfield, it would be 0. 1? It would be a Ryu number of 1. Albert asked the damn Yakuza to raise his kid. You know, I do like that about Jake. I like that not only does he have supernatural kung fu skills, he's also just a bad boy by nature. So when he says, like, no, I ain't like my father, it's like, in a literal sense, you're kind of right. That guy was an asshole before even he became, like, an evil scientist man. Like that, I mean, like, Wesker was a dick for wearing sunglasses in an underground laboratory. As long as you don't do that, you're not like him at all. That's bad that they can become that. I'll tell you one thing Chris Redfield is weak to in his laundry day outfit. It's exploding bugs. Game just cost me my combo. Game's like, hang on, we've got to bug this man out real quick. What is with the fish in this area? They're, active. Do you think those are science fish? I don't know what this place is supposed to be. I don't know what it studies here. Hey, buddy, could you add to my combo, please, anytime? This level is weird. It's hard to get a good score because it's so spread out. Maybe later it picks up. That might be the gimmick of this one. Gotta go get that other time crystal. How though? Oh shit. God, bug you. I love when that guy opened at the Super Bowl. Great musical act. Second half wouldn't have had nearly as much energy without him. Bad buggy. Wait, hang on. Are there insect-themed rappers? Because Aesop Rock likes to release albums for a side project that he calls Lice, but he doesn't portray himself as an insect. Are there rap or hip-hop artists? I don't know, we could extend that. Are there artists in general that portray themselves in the musical world as, I don't know. Nah, dog. I'm hella Kafkaesque. I'm so Kafkaesque, I'm literally a cockroach. Not on purpose, but Drake does exist. Very nice. Very good. Chris don't have any healing items because he's a big, strong, manly, depressed man who don't need no herbs. Chris, you should know the herbs would change your life. Here you go, man. Speaking of which, watch this. I stopped at the dispensary. I picked up these green pills. What could they do? What if Chris has had his gallbladder removed, though? What if Chris has the enzyme that prevents him from being able to digest edibles? Oh, Chris. Chris, I'm so sorry. You know how you feel, man. Nice, dude. That'll learn him. Okay. Napods are dangerous. I've not fought these yet because I haven't done Chris and Piers. Yeah, if you look outside, I wasn't joking earlier, the sheer number of schools of fish is kind of ludicrous. Like, why are they swarming around us so much? Like, what about us? Maybe they're all cannibals. I don't know how you combo these. I have no clue. What? This has a flash. Oh boy, that's a bad time to flash that dude though. Nice! Okay. Never mind. Chris actually has mastered the Buddhist arts. He can turn invulnerable to damage by just refusing to care. What is this stage? This is such a hard stage. Bet you, if you had 2 players, this actually wouldn't be as hard. One could stay up top to maintain a combo, one at the bottom. You could I bet, split up really effectively on this level. Oh, I bet I know how to do it. If we came here with a character with a sniper rifle, we came here with Chris, who doesn't have any of that shit. I have no range as Chris. But as Chris, excuse me, as Piers, I would do great, because I would have the semi-auto rifle. Yep, there you go. That's the Street Fighter that they know each other from. Chris was in Project X Zone along with Jill. I got a Ryu number of 1. Come on, power slide it. Come on, you can do it. Oh, nice. That was a pleasant sound. It really worked something out for that dude, actually. You hear that noise? I don't know, you're welcome, man, for whatever I just did to your neck. Maybe that's why they're so bad. They're like, turn it into an insect gives you such a crick in the neck. There's no way. There's no way this is an A. Nice. That was a D. E. Damn. Max combo of 14. Well, anyway, that's the last stage. It seems like a really tough one, actually. Boy. That was a tough one. I don't want to leave it on a D. I want to try to get a better score. If I can. You know how I like that D, but I like an S rank a little better. Let's try someone with a long range gun. Oh, it could be Hunk. Oh man, it could be Hunk, who is basically the Chris we were just playing. Yeah, Hunk has the pistol that Chris has, but with Piers as sniper. All right. Do it. Does he have alternate outfits? Let me look. Yes. Huh? Wait, Hunk has an alternate outfit that... Well, I guess he's not the Hunk. He looks more like a helicopter pilot. All right, well, what does his other outfit do? What is it? I want to know. It doesn't appear to be entirely finished. Let me put that back. Hold on, man. Let me fix that real quick. Sorry. You know, I'm glad that they included an outfit that was a reference to how every helicopter pilot in Resident Evil gets blown into chunks. Great. Try that again. Oh. Hey! You jerks. Rayman can't hit you from on the floor. I guess he can't hit me on the floor either. Oh, I survived. I'm alive. Great. The only time I've ever survived the downed state. Ha! Hey man, I was trying to restart. Thanks for the help. That'll get me there. Same problem, I guess. You know, how do I restart my game quickly? Oh yeah, have a zombie cut my throat. Okay, this time I guess I'll stay near bottom where they seem to emerge from more. I survived! I survived! I'm still alive! Still alive! Do you think that that song is still in the Division 2 after all this? If I go to the Haven safe house, do you think they will still, after all these years, be putting on that show? Because I can only hope. It was a killer performance. I mean, it was a catchy song. We remember it all these years later. Pleasant sounds when Hunk mantles. Hunk is, I guess, the ASMR character. Part, I suppose, of the reason that I got screwed there is I messed up the combo. I forgot a crystal last time. Hopefully after this I get an S rank and I can leave this whack-ass crystal prison. I hope they're still performing it. Like, that's not specifically what I meant, but that's hilarious. Like, they never stopped, actually. Like, not only are they performing it every week, it's actually they haven't ceased to perform it since I stopped playing the game. Yo, nice moves. Wow. Wow, it feels great playing as a secret agent, man. A secret agent, man. Just routing all of the enemies and taking all their points. What else? What's he got? Got semi-auto, just in case. Good news, transforming enemies still can take headshots. This game is a good game, so they don't have iframes when they're transforming. Fucking Dead Space. That's one thing that Dead Space never quite managed to get right, is having enemies be vulnerable at points when it makes sense. Enemies in Dead Space are just weirdly invulnerable and turn into other shit, and that's the point when they should be the most vulnerable. And they're all weird and dribbly. Hey, that guy's turning into a pair of sentient pants. Now would be the time to stop that. No, I'm just gonna stand back and watch him become pants, because frankly, more interesting that way. Rifle, solid idea. Sentient pants. Yeah, I'm not joking. Hey, sentient pants is real. My favorite Dead Space 3 enemy is, of course, the backwards walking pants. Who doesn't love them? Okay, I get it. Hunk in this game is like a mixture of everybody. He's got moves from Chris and Piers, and I hope he's got a sexy stripper move from Helena. Again, Helena, popular at birthday parties before the events of the game. 38th birthday parties. Yeah. It's not as easy to send the enemies flying over the edge as Hunk, but that's actually a good thing, I think. Keeps them on this level. Detroit, become pants. Oh, I love it. Oh, man. I hope there is a glitch in that game somewhere that turns you into a sentient pair of pants. My favorite Max Payne glitch. A weird animation error that deletes your torso and turns you into a sentient floating pair of slacks that dual wields pistols. But it's like that Hunk glitch that just happened. Okay. I didn't know that worked. Yeah, his name is Connor. Oh, Connor, my autist icon. Well, that's a big shark. Bigger than sharks normally get. Do you think it is related to that other shark that everyone knows? I forget the name. Down you go, jerk. Won't let you mantle. Much better combo this time. I'm not being riddled with bullets as much. See, I actually really like how that works in this game. Hey, that guy's a hunk. That guy had red eyes on his mask. Bottom right corner, I've got health block chunks in this game like it's Dead Rising. If I'm getting shot, when one of those empties, it'll knock me over. And so I can avoid getting shot at convenient times when I'm like about to lose a block and avoid that stun. It's neat. Mercenaries is very thorough about that kind of thing, because that is in the campaign, but you're not going to notice that even if it helps. That's the shit that I think causes folks to say, like, oh man, the melee is underutilized in the campaign. No, it is not. We used it all the time the other day to really help the gods. But you don't notice, because it is all the time, and there's something you can always do. Not a special thing where you have to stun anymore, and I think that causes it to blend in. This was a better character for this. Better. Yeah, that's what got me last time. These bugs walk so slow. Those bomb bugs. If I can get them from a distance, I'm good. This was an adventure, honestly. I'm probably still not going to get the S rank, but I'll try. The trying is the fun part. They made a real technical thing here. Where it's like genuinely hard to get combos. I do remember when we slapped our buddy, our Hank friend, to his senses. I will always remember that, because Detroit legit got me with its narrative. It did. It got me very good. I was emotionally invested in that game. You don't want to box with God, hunk. Damn. All right, the Crocagator things are they're bad. There's gotta be a way to stun them and crack the shell. Like a lobster. You know how you have to do a lot of melee moves on a lobster before you can crack the shell open? Close one. Good hitboxes. Uh-oh! Got me! Fair enough. I dodged in the wrong direction. Fair enough, man. Over here doing Devil May Cry shit at the Red Lobster. You know it. Oh, man. Well, we got killed. I am probably not going to get the S rank on this stage. It seems like it's very hard, even though I had a 50 combo. Ugh. Let's see, what else can we do here? There is one more thing I can show you. This is another thing that's pretty cool. There's a separate mode where you can play as the characters from Left 4 Dead 2. And there are many more enemies. It's called No Mercy, hence the Left 4 Dead characters. No Mercy has its own scores of multiple millions. It's got so much. Oh, it's got so much. Let's see. How about this? I believe they even have their own loadouts, too. Look at that. They got their own guns and everything. Oh, plays Rochelle. Rochelle is cute. This is so good. It's because it's actually their voices too, I believe.
Go, go, go.
Yeah, there you go. They actually got the voice actors for this.
Let's back up. Go, go, go. Stay together, everyone. Stay together, everyone.
Yeah, so this is No Mercy, which makes there be 300 enemies instead of 150. There's twice as many. Look at that shit. What do I do? Listen to the Left 4 Dead music in the background. Killed 16 enemies. Hell yeah. This is pretty much what Left 4 Dead is like, if I remember correctly. Oh, wait till you see the special enemies. The special enemies make a little change for the Left 4 Dead enemy pack. All right, Rochelle is great. I love Rochelle's kit. Her loadout is really good. Every lady's crazy when her daddy's not around. Y'all, Left 4 Dead was probably one of my favorite games as a teenager. I will say I think I have probably, in both games combined, like 2,000 or so hours in Left 4 Dead. Some people played MMOs. I would hop on this game and I would play versus. I say this game, but you know what I mean. You're right. We need the jank hitboxes and also the infinite melee shove being reduced with fatigue. Wait, it has that. This has melee fatigue, so I guess it is like Left 4 Dead 2. I'll say, it's kind of not hard to maintain your combo in No Mercy. It's not that difficult. There's always an enemy to kill nearby. So if I tried that last stage on No Mercy, I bet I would be fine. Look at that shit! There's so many enemies, my frame rate isn't like the single digits. Do you hear that music? I should have preserved my ammo. Sounds like we've got a tank! Maybe like 5 tanks because of this mode. I get it. I get the enjoyment of MMOs though. I get how you reach a point with them sometimes where you're like, I gotta not sunk cost this. For some people, it's not a sunk cost, and I understand how you can enjoy it in that way. I get it. This is crazy. There's too many. I don't think I have the S rank. Well, I don't know what the requirements are on this. That's way too many flat. What? Huh? What is she doing? What is she? This game rules. This is a very good game. Do that again. Don't mind me. Who needs ammo? Just a strong, independent zombie survivalist who don't need no ammo. My combo! That's what I get. That's what I get for saying it's easy to maintain. Come on, I can do this. Keep it going. Oh, gross! That's really gross. Ew, man. like an entire butcher's factory. The whole meat production line in one day. You can clock out, everybody. All the zombies parachuting in like that's normal. It's not normal for a zombie to have a parachute. Oh my god, there's the tank! Speaking of MMOs, tank! Ooh! Never mind. He's not a problem anymore. I do love the chicken wing. Don't you love it? Oh, man. My favorite part of this game is when you see, like, a recognizable wrestling move. You're like, hey, what do you know? I recognize that spine crusher. I know a good tombstone when I see it. Devour a good tombstone right now. See, that right there. You see how that's just a regular Napad? They don't replace all of them, just some of them, because there's only some that are boss fighter. I just think it's cool how they put so much effort into an optional tie-in. Resident Evil 6 doesn't even have TF2 items. Holy shit, that's a lot of them. Fellas? Oh! This fucker just did a wrestling move on me! Oh! I didn't even know they did that. You see how he rounded that corner like a champ. I'm out of ammo again. Oh, this is a bad time to be out of that. Tanks weak to flash grenades. I wish they had that in Left 4 Dead. Oh, man. Wow, there really are like 5. I was joking earlier when I said that. They made good on it. We got this. I got it. I just gotta get out of here. 5 more seconds. Wow. You survived! R.I.P., I guess, Coach Ellis and Nick. Wow. That is great. No Mercy is fun. In that short time, we managed 173. More than we ever did in any of our solo mercs. Thanks, Rochelle. That was cool. Let's see. What do we feel like doing now? We're out of game modes. Agent Hunt is multiplayer, where you get to play as a zombie in someone else's solo game. Ah, let me show you this. The collectibles menu is really, really cool. Where is it? Let me see. There it is. The collectibles menu is one of my favorites because look, game over. A little shitty horror arcade before Let It Die. And look at this. It's adorable. There are little dioramas of all the characters and the shit they go through. Like their most memorable moments. We got some of them as Jake, but I don't even know where you get these. I don't know. They just appear here. Ada's is all smashed. I love it. I love these. I love the tiny little China model with the glittering lights as Chris. Aw, Jake's is like a snow globe. Very cute. What else we got? Not much else, honestly, in RE6 right now. Next time we play this game, we'll start Leon and Helena. But honestly, I think that's a pretty good place to call it for tonight. My friends, let's sign off for the evening. Have a chill evening. Take care, everybody. It was real good to see you for a slightly chiller Mercs than the last one. That was fun. I hope you have a good night, everybody. Here, before we go, the boy says good night. He's asleep.
He's asleep.
I love it. I love the way that he sleeps. It's just such a he holds his head over and rests his chin. I love him because he is a cat. He can sleep anywhere. I don't want to wake him. Look at him. He's had a long day. And you have too. Get a good night's rest tonight. Thank you, everyone. You're right. No, you're right. When he hears the food dish dispensing, he immediately jumps into action. And good for him, I get it. Peace out, everybody. Have a good night.